Coming up on Lexington Now, Safety City is getting an upgrade, 21C is open for business, and news on a controversial farm tax break. This and more up next on this week's edition of Lexington Now. I'm Sherelle Roberts, and welcome to another edition of Lexington Now, where we take a look at the news that shapes your urban county government. Safety City is a great place for kids to learn the rules of the road and other tips about staying safe. And now it's going to become an even greater asset to the kids of Lexington thanks to a grant from Toyota.
This is a great example of education and industry and government working together to make children safer. I want to thank all of you. Toyota, of course, is known worldwide for its focus on safety. And today we recognize and thank them for the donation of these new electric cars, just as Lisa said. Now, some of you know, but not everybody does, that there will be 2,000 kids, 2,000 students learn about safety, traffic safety here, where the focus is on traffic and pedestrian safety and seat belts. So Safety City makes learning fun.
We take great pride in the fact that at EKU we are focused on doing the one thing that I believe is the primary responsibility for any government, and that's the safety of its citizens. As the father of 5 children, I take that as my primary responsibility as a dad, the safety of my kids. So, Mr. Mayor, I intend to bring my 8, 7, and 5-year-old up here and have them try out this new fleet of vehicles, Will. And I want to thank Toyota, our partners in the private sector that continue to help with projects like this. This is really the embodiment of what we are about at EKU. I want to thank Dean Kepler, the Dean of our College of Justice and Safety, and his faculty that are participating in this project on a daily basis. Lisa, thank you for your leadership, and we're honored to participate, and go Colonels. Thank you so much.
At Toyota, what we do is very personal for us. And it's why we team up with partners like EKU, the Lexington Police Department, and the Lexington community to make sure programs like Safety City are available for our youth and for the next generation of drivers. We believe everyone deserves to be safe, and we want to be a part in helping to keep people safe both on and off the road. We can do our part to make safe, quality cars, but that's only half of the equation. Just like it takes a village to raise a child, it also takes a village to raise a safe driver. And that means that we all have to do our part in making sure that those who end up behind the wheel are equipped with their own set of safety features. And like our partners here today, we think that means by starting early to teach kids about driver, passenger, and pedestrian safety. And by doing so at Toyota, we believe that we're on our way to safer roads for the future. Thank you.
Thank you for everybody coming out today, and what a great day and event again that we can open Safety City, and having Toyota join us in our partnership has meant so much to our community. Safety City was a program that was one of the leaders in the nation, and during the downsizing, it had to be closed. Until we formed a partnership with EKU, Dr. Benson, we didn't have this opportunity. So coming back into it and providing something that over 2,000 kids can attend. And the difference in Safety City now and then is not only is it Lexington, but you heard Scott County's here today. Regionally, Safety City is open up to the region, and that's so important for over 2,000 kids to attend. And this is a unique program, and all studies show affecting children's behavior has to start at earlier ages, and this is one of the programs that we get to positively interact with children, and we appreciate it so much.
For more information about Safety City, you can visit their website. It's www.safetycity.eku.edu. Lexington's 21C Museum Hotel is an 88-room hotel with a museum with contemporary art. It's now open for business, and it hopes to bring even more culture to downtown Lexington.
It was our guests who first encouraged us to build more 21C Museum hotels, and so we did. Today marks the opening of our 5th 21C Museum hotel. And even with all the hospitality that each of our communities has extended to us as we've opened hotels before, never before have we been greeted with such warmth and excitement as we have here in Lexington. A giant thanks to all of Lexington for the warm welcome, and we look forward to finally reciprocating with our team's hospitality in the coming days, months, and years ahead. We hope not only to be a communal place to see rotating shows of contemporary art, eat a fine meal, enjoy a new local cocktail, get a fantastic night's sleep, or participate in an interactive cultural program, but we also hope to provide another spark in the ongoing efforts to revitalize downtown Lexington into a thriving university city.
You all know that leap years are unusual. They only happen once every 4 years. It was leap year, actually, in 1912. 1912, more than 100 years ago. It was the year that James Edward Bassett announced the building of what was then the tallest building in Kentucky outside of Louisville, the First National Bank building. It was also leap year in 2012, when we announced this classic building, designed by some of the best architects of the day, McKim, Mead, and White, would find new life as a 21C Museum Hotel. And it's leap day to day as the doors of 21C open in Lexington. The best words I can use to describe the talented people of 21C are imagination, determination, and inspiration. They imagined, created, and have built a brand and a business model unlike any in the world, putting a hotel together with a contemporary art museum, and then it becoming a center of business and art and commerce and culture for a city. So welcome 21C, Steve Wilson, Laura Lee Brown, Craig Greenberg, and your entire team. Welcome imagination, determination, and inspiration.
Each time we do a new 21C, it's always a wonderful new challenge. Certainly when we started thinking about doing others, we didn't want them to be a chain. We don't want anything to be the same. We found that the architecture and the buildings give them their wonderful character, as in this beautiful building. So even though the energy level, the contemporary art, the enthusiasm for hospitality, all are the same, each 21C is unique unto itself. Just like our light fixture here on the corner that came from Switzerland. And I'm sure you've got some questions about the carriage we came up on. I just want to tell you a little bit about that. I love it. I love the way artists are always teaching us a little history lesson, but the artist Jeremy Dean created this carriage with a Hummer the year that Hummer went bankrupt, in homage to the fact that during the Depression, many wealthy people had purchased brand new automobiles and couldn't afford the gas. So they actually did hook up horses to these brand new automobiles and drove around the cities of America. So here we are with our own Hummer horse carriage. So thank you all for coming. Let's cut this ribbon and go inside. Lordy, how about you coming up here? Okay, here we go.
For more information about the hotel, its museum, and its restaurant, you can visit its website. It's visit21cmuseumhotels.com/Lexington. And coming up after the break, we'll take you inside a meeting where they talked about a controversial tax break for agricultural properties.
We have an abundance of beauty and natural resources here in the Bluegrass. More miles of running water than any state in the continental U.S. You may not know it, but all our creeks and streams catch water directly from storm sewers on our streets. That means when someone tosses a cigarette butt on Main or Vine, chances are good it'll end up in Town Branch. Leave some pet waste on a sidewalk near Versailles Road, it goes into Wolf Run Creek. So please, don't trash the Bluegrass.
Hi everybody, I'm Randy with GTV3. March is Severe Storms Preparedness Month for Fayette County. It's important that you don't wait. Make a plan. And here's why you don't want to wait.
Don't wait. Communicate.
For more information, be sure and visit BeReadyLexington.com.
This message is brought to you by the U.S. Fire Administration. Have two ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least two ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you. And gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Welcome to Your Health, starring Your Hands. On today's show, washing your hands. If people don't wash their hands often, especially when they're sick, they can spread germs directly to other people or onto surfaces that others touch. And before you know it, everyone has come down with something. It's important to wash your hands frequently with good soapy water. Here's some hand washing tips. Wash your hands after using the bathroom. Wash your hands after coughing or blowing your nose. Wash your hands before eating, serving, or preparing food. Wash your hands after playing with your pets or touching other animals. Wash your hands after outdoor activities. Wash your hands before and after visiting someone who's sick. Wash your hands when they get dirty. And wash your hands after changing those diapers. Thanks for watching Your Health, and remember, wash those hands frequently.
Welcome back to the show. Well, it has been somewhat of a controversial topic lately. I'm talking about how property taxes are evaluated on agricultural properties. We spoke with PVA David O'Neill, and he gave us all the details about this subject and spoke to those controversies.
Hi, I'm David O'Neill, your Property Valuation Administrator for Fayette County. There is a state law that allows for any owner of 10 or more contiguous acres to receive what's referred to as an agricultural classification for property tax purposes, and it provides a significant decrease in property tax liability. Originally, it was intended for folks who operate an actual farm or engaged in agriculture, but loopholes have appeared over the years which make it available to anybody who owns 10 or more acres regardless of what they're using the land for. And obviously that's not the original intent of the law, so we are working with the legislature and the Department of Revenue to help identify and close up those loopholes so that the law only applies to folks engaged actively in agricultural pursuits or in farming. For more information, you can visit our website, FayettePVA.com, where you will find links to more information. Thank you.
For more information about this topic and other pieces of information related to property valuation, you can visit David O'Neill's website. It's FayettePVA.com. Well, I didn't know it, but I'm wearing the right color for this time of year because it's almost time for our St. Patrick's Day Festival and Parade. And this year's festivities promise to be bigger and better than ever.
We're looking forward to a day full of fun activities for the entire family with the 37th annual All-Tech Lexington St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival. It starts in the morning with the Shamrock Shuffle. We then have our Irish Festival that starts at 11. And then the highlight of the day is the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is going to go right down Main Street from Midland Avenue all the way to Mill. We are looking forward to some of the bands and entertainment that's going on throughout the day will be in the parade as well. So you've got the Pipes and Drums Corps from here in Lexington. You've got a lot of the city groups in terms of the police and firefighters will be part of the parade. The Department of Veterans Affairs is going to put their vet center in the parade this year. So it's one of those things that we think is just going to be a great day for folks to get out and come join us. We're really excited this year. We've got a great Grand Marshal. He's new to Lexington and new to our community, but Seamus Carey, who is the president of Transylvania University, has agreed to Grand Marshal our parade. We're really looking forward to having him join us, having him really get invested in the community here in Lexington and bring his background and experience out for everyone to have a chance to meet him.
And mark your calendars, Saturday, March 12th. Come downtown Lexington for this 37th annual parade and festival. It's going to be a great day, great fun. Hopefully the weather is good, but if it's not, don't worry. We've got it under Fifth Third Pavilion, so your heads won't get wet, and there's lots of standing room and places to hide out if the rain does happen to fall on us. We've been lucky the last couple of years, so hopefully we'll be lucky again this year. Everything starts at 8 o'clock with the Shamrock Shuffle. 11 to 7 is the festival, with a break at 1 for the parade. We have wonderful kids activities this year. Bouncy Castle, Ronald McDonald is going to come down. There's going to be great activities for the kids. We've got wonderful vendors, food vendors, arts and craft vendors, a great variety this year. I think we've got the most vendors we've ever had since doing the festival. We've got wonderful live music, great off-the-boat Irish people and great local Irish bands. That'll come down and celebrate with us, and Irish dancers and bagpipers and everything you expect to see at an Irish festival. At 11 o'clock it starts with the Blessing of the Keg, and the fun will just keep going on then until 7 o'clock. So come down and enjoy your time with us, and if you need more information, check our website at lexingtonstpatparade.org.
For more information about how you can get involved in the festivities, visit the website on the screen. The City of Lexington has unveiled its newly designed website, and it wants to get your feedback about how to make the website the best it can be. We spoke with the gentleman who is leading up this project. His name is Eric Schwartz.
My name is Eric Schwartz. I work in the IT department. I work in the applications group. And let's see, I started up about a year ago after I was part of the Code for America Fellowship that happened in 2014. So I was here in Lexington working with the mayor's office and various areas around the city during that year. And then after that year was over, 2014, I actually came on board as a contractor, and so I've been here in applications group working primarily on upgrading our city website. The goal of the website really is to make it easy for people in Lexington to interact with the city online. And so that means making it easier to find the information that you need and sort of get on with your day, because we've talked with many people in the city, and that's what they usually want, is they want to be able to find information quickly, find the forms they may need, find the event that they're looking for, and make sure that they know where it is, how to get there, and sort of move on. So that's the approach that we're taking, trying to make it very much focused around what people need from the city. So we have an address we're using during the pilot phase, as we call it, and we invite everyone to visit the site at next.lexingtonky.gov, and please give us feedback. We really appreciate the effort. It helps us to make the site much better and improve over time. And it will be up and running for 3 or 4 months as we collect feedback from people in Lexington and from city employees, and it gives us an opportunity to test out new things during that period. So then we transition to the lexingtonky.gov URL after that time. So during this pilot phase, the current site still is up and running at the usual place, and then we have both sites running at the same time, and then eventually we transition to the new site fully. There are a lot of things that we're excited about, and one of the big ones is just everybody uses their phones now. So you have almost 50% of our traffic comes from people on their mobile phones or on tablets, and so we bake into the design mobile friendliness. So it's easy, when you look on your phone, you get more or less the same experience that you have when you're on your full desktop. That's a big feature. And then we also make it easier for people to find events, as I mentioned earlier, make it easier to find exactly the department you may need, but also if you're not familiar with which department offers a service you're looking for, we want you to be able to find it based on the topic. So if you're a senior and you're looking for services related to being a senior, you'll be able to kind of find those all in one place. Even if they're offered from different departments, they'll be together in one area. And so we invite everyone to visit the pilot site at next.lexingtonky.gov and to give us feedback on any page. That really helps us to make the site as good as it can be. Thank you.
We've got another busy week ahead here in the Urban County government. Here is a quick look at some of what's on the schedule, but for a complete listing of meetings and events, you can log on to the city's website. It's lexingtonky.gov. Lexington's Division of Waste Management is going to start picking up yard waste again beginning Monday, March 14th. Just as a note, you don't have to do anything special. Workers will pick up your trash and your yard waste on the same day. Well, that's all for this edition of Lexington Now. We'll return next week with more news from your urban county government. But in the meantime, you can keep up with what we're doing by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can also get 24/7 traffic updates by following us on Twitter. Our handle there is @LexRex. For the staff and producers at GTV3, I'm Sherelle Roberts, and that's it for now.